Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. Good morning, everyone! Looks like today is going to be another perfect tropical day. Now then, let's show some enthusiasm and make sure to give it our all today.
Hey!
Damn it.
This is too much to actually treat Mahiru's photos like this. Oh, look at her. Everyone, I understand how you guys feel, but it's probably...
Good day.
Good morning, everyone.
Good nom nom nomming!
Good mongrel. What's with those nasty photos? They give off a crazy, huge, ominous aura.
Something like this.
There is no excuse. This is too terrible. How could someone be capable of such a heartless trick? No, seriously, it's just...
Hey!
I know, right? Seriously, it's just the worst. Jeez, I wonder who the hell did it. Huh? You're right. There's no way Mahiru will be happy with this. She won't just be unhappy. I'm sure she'll be so angry she'll cry tears of blood. Man, who the hell did this? I feel bad for Hiyoko. She's just trying to do something nice, like a shrine for Mahiru, and then she gets all this slander. It's sad. Sorry, I'm drinking so close to the mic.
No!
No, we'll have to search for the criminal later. In the meantime, we'll have a grand bonfire so Mahiru can reach Nirvana. Seriously, this is...
Hold it.
You can't. Someone took their time to make this memorial so we can mourn the Mahiru. You can't burn it. Huh? Mourn Mahiru?
What the heck?
You sure it's not the other way around? I'm pretty sure whoever made this is totally disrespecting Mahiru. I'm glad Sharky gets it.
You think so?
Really? I think it's just a little clumsy.
See?
Why don't you take a closer look at the intent instead of focusing on appearance? You got some pictures
Perhaps.
clearly though. Despite their clumsiness, I'm sure whoever made this probably did their very best. If you look at it carefully, don't you feel like you can sense their feelings? Mahiru's not alone. She'll be with us now and forever. This was probably made with those feelings. Sharky's got a
Right?
point. So I definitely think, yep, it's a nice decoration.
I see.
After hearing you say that, I'm starting to feel the same thing. You sure are simple-minded. Oh, poor Hiyoko. I don't really want to burn it.
Huh? It cannot be.
Was the person who made this? Mahiru was really, really nice. She politely taught me how to tie my kimono. She was really good at taking care of others. Mahiru's probably lonely by herself. She's got Byakuya and Terutoru with her, and Peko. Don't forget that, Hiyoko. So I wanted to tell her that she's not alone, even if she's in heaven. I did want to make it look better, but unless I'm dancing, I'm so clumsy at whatever I do. Oh. I'm sorry. Oh, that's sweet, you know. That's nice.
I am sorry.
I am terribly sorry. I spoke out of turn without considering your feelings at all. Sorry, Hiyoko.
I'm sorry.
Well...
How should I put this? It looks like you misunderstood. Now that I take a closer look, it looks like you put a lot of thoughts into the decoration.
For now.
So, let's keep this thing around until we get off this island.
No.
No, it should come with us when we get off this island too. It would be a waste to leave behind. Such wonderful photos. So we're not gonna burn it?
Impossible!
Of course not. We would never burn it.
You.
Weren't you the one who started shouting that? Hi.
I got it.
Fine, then I'll forgive you all. Except Mikan, of course. What did Mikan do? I'm probably gonna keep saying Mikan, but I know that people say Mikan. But I've always said Mikan, so... Why? Why are you so strict with me? What did she do?
I see.
Man, it's so unexpected.
Meow.
I really can't imagine Hiyoko being so diligent and earnest about something. Oops. Who cares about that? Hiyoko has a very kind heart.
That's not it.
Kind? Oh, come on. It's not like that.
Jeez.
Stop it already. You don't have to be embarrassed.
Stop it.
Seriously, stop it. Don't tease me. Aw, Hiyoko's so adorable when she's embarrassed. Oh, Mikan. She's already not happy with you.
Shut up.
Shut up, you pig-faced troll.
Why only me?
At any rate, I hope this is finally settled now. It's very like you guys to settle things like this. Really? It feels like we made such a huge fuss about it and finally settled things. That's just like you guys. Well, little by little, we're trying to understand and find the good in each other. That's the reason why we can move forward without feeling despair towards our situation. Yeah, you guys are all splendid. Splendid, huh?
This body is uncooperative.
I have arrived. Apologies for the way.
What?
What is this object that is releasing such a foul aura?
Impossible!
A malice clings to Mahiru even after her death. Will be sucked in if we look directly at it.
You're the worst!
Wow, this is a very hopeless object. We literally just settled this 5 seconds ago. Can you not? It doesn't belong in a hopeful place like this at all. It's absolutely brimming with malice. Let's just hurry up and destroy it. I can't stand to look at it for even one more
I'll
second.
destroy you!
Stand aside. I shall shatter this barbaric, blasphemous, false idol to pieces. We settled this like 5 seconds ago, can you not? Now that those two are here, do you still think we're splendid? Looks like he's gonna take a little more time. I completely agree. The scene unfolding in front of me was so embarrassing, all I could do was sigh. But at least it was a peaceful scene. However, we didn't realise just how short-lived this peace would be. Even though we were finally bonding, a situation was brewing, like a huge fracture running between us all. And that would be the trigger for a truly horrible and atrocious incident. Not just for me, but for every single one of us. Is that like foreshadowing another murder? Is that what this is? We just hadn't realised it yet. Are we foreshadowing a murder? Trapped by the ocean scent. Chapter 3. If anybody here who's played Danganronpa, you will already be aware of what's special about Chapter 3. Don't say anything, but you'll already know. So we all know what this is. Phew, I'm stuffed. I can't eat another damn bite.
Hey.
Man, you sure do eat a lot. Don't you ever worry about, like, choking?
Yo.
I never get worried. You don't? Wait, what about Fuyuhiko? Is he really alright? I was so concerned. I could not sleep at all last night.
Huh?
Plus, if his fate is in Monokuma's paws, I'm even more concerned. If only I could have tended to his wounds somehow. I wish I wasn't so useless. Well, I don't think that you guys should worry about it.
You.
Do you just forget everything that happens when you eat?
All right.
Now that I've got a belly full of food, I'm all set. So...
I'll show you my serious side.
leave the rest to me. I'll question Monokuma and avenge Fuyuhiko.
That's obviously wrong.
Avenge? He's not even dead.
Sheesh.
What vengeance? You just wanted to test your skill. Give me a sec. Well, yeah. Sorry, one sec. Haha, so flat out admitted it. She flat out admitted it.
Hello.
Oh, it's Monomi. Sorry guys, I'm just gonna have to pause a hot second. And we're back. Okay everyone, can I have your attention please?
Meaningless.
Oh, it's you, Monomi. What do you want?
Jeez.
Man, the fun mood's over now thanks to you. Did I just ruin the mood? Jeez, don't treat me so harshly. I did my very best today too. Hey, who the hell are you? We're talking about something important, so go away. Okay, I'm sorry.
Stop it.
Wait, no! I definitely don't want to be treated like an outsider. Just what do you want? What do you mean by I did my very best? Oh! I know what's happened. I bet a new island's been unlocked, the third island. Because after the first chapter, the second island was unlocked. So I bet this third island's unlocked now.
Hey.
Well, once again, I've defeated another Mana Beast. How do you like me now? I worked hard, didn't I?
Hey.
If you've defeated a Mana Beast, that means...
Ding, 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 ding.
That's right! You are now able to visit yet another island. So, let's all live happily ever after with each other this time, okay? No more getting tricked by Monokuma. No more thinking about leaving this island. Let's all live together peacefully as best friends. A new island, huh? Maybe now we'll finally find it. A way to get off this island and go home. Who this? A YouTube account? Thomas, really? You know exactly who this is. No, that's the only thing we have. That's our one and only hope. Huh? Are you guys thinking about leaving the island, even though I just said not to?
Do you have a minute?
More importantly, Monomi, what happened to Fuyuhiko? Huh? Fuyuhiko? You see, I don't really know.
I won't be fooled.
Miss Sonia, can't you see it's a waste of time asking her? In the end, she's just Monokuma's ally. You're also a part of that mysterious World Ender organisation, aren't you?
Hey.
That's the organisation that brought us to this island, right? Since you're the one who brought us to this island, that's gotta be it. Hey, I don't know if you're a rabbit or a pig, but just what are you planning? This is a great opportunity. It's time you finally filled us in. What could say Nana, but that's the one thing I can't say. Good morning, Miss Toilet. Good evening, Mr. Letter Opener.
Bye-bye.
Julie, this is the tragedy of middle management.
Hold on a sec.
She ran away again. She's always like this when things get inconvenient for her.
Well,
Oh well, who cares about Mon Ami? More importantly, she mentioned a new island. What should we do?
However,
I do not think we should be exploring when Fuyuhiko is in danger.
hey,
But we must move forward no matter what despair stands in our way. That's what hope should be. What hope? You always say that just before you lead us into a trap.
there's something wrong with you.
Jeez, you're seriously just as annoying as Monokuma.
hey.
I'm also worried about Fuyuhiko, but is it really okay if we just stay here and do nothing? Isn't it better if we do what we can? What we can, huh? She's right. Let's try to find a way off this island before he comes back. I have a new English teacher. Nice.
You are right.
Fuyuhiko will not recover any faster if we just stand around and do nothing. I agree with Miss Sonia.
All right.
Of course you do. Then it's decided. Let's explore and search for a new hope.
Wait.
So wouldn't it be faster to just beat up the rest of the monobeasts and search all the islands in one go?
Leave it to me.
If that strange-looking rabbit can defeat one, it should be easy for us too.
Hold on!
Hey, don't think about doing anything reckless. Anyway, let's begin. Let's open the way to a hope-filled future with our very own hands. I swear if I hear the word hope one more time, guess where she's from? Well, it's not going to be England, if you're saying that. So, Belgium? I don't know. After all that, I feel like we're doing exactly what Nagito wants us to do. In order to prepare for exploring the new island, we left the restaurant. Let's go and explore the new island then. Oh no, I always forget it's square. So there's 12 students left. I'm not sure how many students survive. I could sit here and do the maths of everyone who dies, but I don't really want to do that. I'm just going to sit here and quickly do that maths anyway. I mean, I don't know if there's any like surprise deaths like there are if anybody's played B3, because there's a shock death, I think, like a death that isn't included in the main game. Well, it isn't. Well, it's included in the main game. What I mean by that is that it's not part of the execution system. Like, it's not like someone else got murdered, like something else happened, rather than a murder. So I don't know if anything like that happens, but a bit more north. I don't know geography. I think it's like the first game where there are 6 survivors, but I honestly can't be sure. No, not like that, like in the 3rd game with Kibo. What happened to Kibo at the end of the game? Like that. I don't know if anything, don't tell me if anything like that happens in this game, in case it does. I don't want to know about it. But I don't know if it does, so I can't be 100% sure as to how many survivors there are. If I do some maths. You know, Think about who I know survives. I think there were 5 survivors. I'm not sure. My guess is that there's 5 survivors. Monami was right. The monobeast that was blocking this bridge is gone. Then, if we cross this bridge, we should reach the new island. With a feeling of hope in my heart that overshadowed any lingering fear of nervousness I felt. I crossed the bridge that led to the new that lead to the new island. Well done, game. Good English.
This is the 3rd island. The ambiance is completely different compared to the previous islands.
Oh yeah, it does look different. The residences and ruins are all in shambles. It barely feels like a resort. Not just that, there's definitely no sign of any people here either. It feels a little dangerous somehow. It might be better to proceed cautiously. I mean... Well, I mean, yeah, that could happen, but I can't see it happening. It's not on the list. But I meant like what, yeah, I mean what happened at the end of the game with Kiba, like those kinds of surprises, but either surprise really. I don't want to know about it. Oh, it's a hospital. Mika will be happy, or Mikan, however you say it. This doesn't look like a great hospital. Looks like this is the hospital's lobby. The ambience feels... Oh, this might be where Fuyuhiko is. The ambience feels like something out of a horror film. I definitely don't want to be a patient here. Holy... Oh, I'm sorry I scared you. But don't you worry. Even if you have a heart attack from getting too scared, this is a hospital after all. The moment I have a heart attack, I'll definitely have something I need to be worried about. But this hospital is a little strange. I can't find any doctors, nurses or patients anywhere. Just as I thought, here too. Damn it, there's nobody here either. What's going on with this island? What? I noticed that all the medical supplies are still here. I'm not sure they'll be useful unless we check them. That means I need to go check them, right? Understood. I'll go ahead and do that in the flash, so please don't hate me. Mikan frantically ran to the other end of the dark hall and disappeared, making a huge fuss as she left. I guess that means it's okay to leave this place to her. Oh, it's Gundam. Of all people, it seems I've immersed myself in nostalgia. This place is similar to the place where the mark of defeating the devil was carved into my body long ago. The mark of defeating the devil? I have said too much. Forget what you heard, for your sake. He was the one who volunteered that information, and now he's already telling me to forget it. Okay. There's a paper on the bulletin board. Apparently it's a hospital notice. But there's no one on this island, so who was this notice written for? That's not suspicious at all. The patient room and consultation room are beyond this point, right? Well, it's fine if I leave it to Mikan. I bet you Fuyuhiko's in there, you know. And then she's gonna come running and be like, I found him! Yeah, that's what I think. What's that? What is that menu called? Okay. That's not concerning at all. Wait, hang on. If anyone's played B3, you know how they have them laps? Isn't this kind of similar in this game? Because you've got the music hall for Ibuki, the hospital for Mikan. What other talents are there? Okay, well there's nowhere to do gymnastics or dance or anything like that. Well, there's the ranch for the ultimate breather. What else? The ultimate lucky student doesn't need anything. What else is there? The ultimate cook, the diner. Although that did get unlocked after territory, but there were some labs that were locked after the end of the game. I'm trying to just figure this out, because who else is there in the game? Well, I've probably just forgotten half the characters. I do that. Yeah, again, there's like nowhere to do sports and stuff, apart from maybe the beach. Yeah, there's never really photography either. Yeah, there's no way to fight people. Yeah, there's no way. It's the library, I guess? And then there's maybe the airport, I don't know. This building, with its gaudy and tasteless neon lights, obviously looks suspicious. I can't say for sure there's no danger. I should cautiously check what's inside. Yeah, it's just this way, let's go. What the? Hey, Pookie. Why are you shouting so suddenly? Don't surprise me like that. The truth is so overwhelming that I can't help shouting out.
That's totally it!
Because this is a music venue, right? Yeah, looks like it.
I love music!
I never expected to find a music venue. I can't help feeling excited. I never expected to find a music venue. I can't help feeling excited.
Huh?
Huh? Did I just say that twice?
Huh?
Huh? Did I just say that twice? Are you okay? You're giving off a weird vibe.
No problemo!
Not at all. I'm totally fine.
No problemo!
Not at all. I'm totally fine.
Crap!
Huh? Did I just say that twice again?
Crap!
Huh? Did I just say that twice again? Oh my gosh. You don't look very okay. Man, with a venue like this, Ibuki has no choice but to lend a helping hand. This is just the beginning.
Yahoo!
I'll invite everyone to feel this wonderful feeling. It's like the smug feeling you get when you explain something with an elaborate metaphor no one understands. I feel like I understand, but at the same time I don't understand. Oh well, if you've really taken a liking to this music venue, I'll leave you to investigate it. Leave it to me. Like, let me bite you. I'm tired. I should hurry up and go check out another place. Anything to say, Sonia?
Amazing!
What a splendid place, Hajime. This must be the fabled disco. Disco? It is where hippie youngsters wear feather fans and tight clothes as they dance their go-go's and lambadas. Well, this game came out in 2012. What kind of... I don't even know. I have no clue what Sonia is talking about. I don't think anybody knows what Sonia's on about. I'm not even going to question the name choice of that venue, to be honest. It's a motel. It's a small building with guest accommodations and a parking lot. This is supposed to be a motel, right? I've seen them before in movies, but it's my first time actually seeing one in person. Hi. Wow, what a rundown motel. It looks pretty unsanitary too. It's just like Hajime's house. Brutal. Hyoko's just like, one minute she's crying and the next minute she's absolutely grilling people and there's like no in between whatsoever. You've never seen my house. Oh, I didn't know you were here. You don't stand out at all, so I didn't notice you. Anyway, this place is seriously run down. It's like the perfect home for minimum wage workers. Okay, that's Okay. That's a bit harsh, don't you think? But we've got to make sure we check it out thoroughly. It's possible that there might be a clue here. If you think so, why don't you go inside and look around instead of standing around here doing nothing?
Hey!
You're probably too vulgar to get this, but there's a saying, praise a fool, and you may make him useful. Okay. What's that supposed to mean?
So...
Akane was checking out the inside. After I gave her a little praise, she got really excited about it. A dumb person like her is pretty rare, so we've got to make sure she's treated well. If her rotten attitude is this extreme, I can't really take it personally. It's a bunch of similar looking private rooms. The insides probably look the same too. It's dark and slightly dirty. There's no doubt that a room like this would be perfect in a crime movie. If it's just to stay the night, the cottage is good enough. Hi. Okay, so this we can move. Hyogo's actually kind of rude. How long is this game? I mean, I've tried to do the maths for this game. Given, I think I spent 6 to 7 hours on the second trial, so if we just multiply that by 6, I said around about 36 hours, but I'm not sure. That's just a rough prediction using maths. I honestly couldn't give you an exact figure. Especially if you're reading out stuff, it's going to take you a long time. If you're just reading the text, you can probably cut that by maybe a quarter or so. But if you're having to read out stuff, then it probably would take a while. So I'd probably say anywhere between, probably about 30 hours is my rough estimate. But 30 to 40 hours maybe is a rough guess. There are a bunch of street booths filled with electric appliances at the back of a narrow alleyway. Okay, if that's not sketchy at all, I don't know what is. In fact, let me Google how long this game is. I'll find out. Because I'm interested now to know. One sec, guys. It's around, it's 20 to 25 hours on average. Oh wait, no, hang on, that was the first. Yeah, the first game takes around 20 to 25 hours, so the second game takes probably about 25 to 30 hours. Machines and other parts are cluttered together on display. It definitely seems fishy. But wait, with this many machines, we can probably find something we can use for two-way communication, right? Looks like it's best if we search around here. Various desktop and laptop computers are arranged in a disorderly manner like a pile of oversized trash. Though they're a little old-fashioned and run down, they all look like they can still be used. I know, if we can connect to the internet, we might be able to call for help with these. As soon as I thought of that, I grabbed a random laptop, pulled it out of the pile, and turned it on. Ooh. I tried to see if it would connect to the internet. It's no use. Looks like it's not connecting. What makes you think you're gonna have internet on a stranded island? Well, there's no way it'd be that easy. But just when I was about to give up, my eyes noticed the strange icons arranged on the desktop. Usami X file. What is this? I mean, Usami was Monami before she got changed. Without thinking, I clicked that strangely named icon. It's a document file. Based on the format, it looks like it's some kind of report. I scanned across the words displayed on the screen. About the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, otherwise known as the tragedy. This horrendous event originated with some students of Hope's Peak Academy causing a revolt. The students of the reserve department were dissatisfied with being treated differently than the primary department and began to fight the academy. At first, the dispute was confined to the campus and hopes were high that it would settle down someday. But things quickly escalated. Behind the scenes of that rebellion, a huge authority was exerting its influence. Eventually, it spread like an infection, provoking riots in various parts of the world. It was unlike any previous act of terrorism or coup d'etat. I don't... excuse that pronunciation? It seemed to have a much different purpose. However, no matter what we assume, we simply cannot apply reason to this subversive movement. Nonetheless, the destruction is not chaotic or disorganized. It is both purposeful and malicious. Therefore, it is a subversive movement full of despair. Hang on. Verse E-I-L. It sounds me, doesn't it? Hope Speak Academy became the origin. Why do I feel like these letters are important? E-I-L-I. And were forced to put an end to their long history. E-I-L-I-E. As for E-I-L-I, the students who survived, they were forced to kill each other as a lesson in despair. I don't know. EXE? I don't know. It's no use. The words are too garbled to read beyond this point. But what is this?
Boy, tough crowd.
How normal. It's not normal, like a dog barking. It's such a normal reaction that it's actually quite novel.
Now I'm really angry.
Hey, can't you write more gusto? Don't you know how very, very important this scene is? Could it be? Were you the one who created this file?
What's this?
My, what makes you think that? Because it's obviously the only thing I can think of. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Riots in various parts of the world. And Hope Speak Academy getting destroyed? It sounds like something stupid you'd make up. And? What's Hope Speak Academy Reserve Department? I've never even heard of that before.
What?
Huh? Really? That's weird. Of all people, you should definitely be the only one who knows about it. What do you mean? I guess you forgot about it, along with the memories of your school life, so it can't be helped. While we're on the subject of stupid things, that file said something about students who survived. Is it referring to us? Then the rest of that file is... I think I know who that's referring to. If you're talking about Hope Speak Academy, I don't know who that refers to.
Hey!
Hold on a sec, you guys.
Hey!
Just what the heck have you guys been talking about? Doesn't make any sense. Movies with no images, music with no sound, novels with no words. These are things that truly don't make any sense.
What are you
So you
saying?
can't say something this simple doesn't make any sense. Who cares about that? Just answer me. Who were the students that survived?
No.
I wouldn't know an important story like that, because the only thing I'm good for is being cute. No, that's it. Damn it, he ran away again. Hey, Hajime. Don't worry, it's gonna be fine. I'm sure he's making all that up. That's it. That's definitely it. Okay. There are a lot of electric appliances in this mess, including home appliances and acoustic equipment. Oh, so this is something that Kazuichi would use. You know what I was saying earlier about all the different places? Because it's all like electrical and he's not an engineer, he's a mechanic. Okay, so maybe not, but still. All of these look old. Do they even still work? So this is the cell phone corner. Looks like they don't get reception. Even with all this variety, they may as well be paperweights. Okay, so there's nothing else. Let's have a look at this then.
welcome!
We're currently showing right now, so please wait 5 minutes for the next showing to start. Showing? What does that mean?
What are you saying?
Are you arrived just for show? Look around. This is a movie theatre, right?
Of course!
Then I'm obviously showing a movie. Showing a movie? Well, I guess there's no need to even ask. You're just gonna say this is the next motive, right? Just like Twilight Syndrome murder case. I'm sorry, but Twilight Syndrome murder case was an excellent motive. I'm trying to remember now how that played. I'm just trying to think of how that actually played into. How did that play into the actual case itself? Oh, I think it was something to do with the Eagle Brothers and then Pekka just carrying it out. I'm definitely not going to watch a movie. Whatever it is, I'm not going to see it. My goodness, and I'm thinking about getting you an invitation ticket. But I won't allow you to not watch it. I went to a lot of trouble to make this movie. If you don't watch it, I'm going to be sad. I'm sure your movie is no different than that game you made.
No!
That game was a shoddy piece of crap, but this movie is definitely a masterpiece. Anyway, as long as I refuse to allow it, you will never have the choice to not watch it.
I am Monokuma!
On this island, my word is law. If I don't watch it, what are you going to do about it?
What the heck?
There's no way I'd allow such reckless behaviour. There's no way I'd allow it, but
What are you gonna do?
I'll forgive you if you purchase a Monokuma sticker at the goods counter over there. Monokuma sticker?
Sorry. What?
Hey, didn't you say you didn't want to watch my movie?
What are you gonna do?
You really do want to watch it, right? You should just be honest and let me hand you this invitation ticket. And I'm gonna waste the counter, okay? It's a food shop. A lot of things like popcorn, sandwiches and drinks are all arranged here. There's some strange goods on top of the counter. This one looks like a tote bag made of hemp cloth with a deacon of Monolo's face on it.
No.
Ah, did that catch your eye? It's an all-purpose tote bag useful for a variety of common tasks. Oh my god, I've just realised something. It's a spoiler, I'm not going to say anything, but that's just hit me. I think this case is going to be important later. It's a limited item, only one person can have it. By the way, apparently tote bags were originally invented to carry around ice. So how about it? Wanna buy it? I'll pass.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought you'd say that. I'll just be upfront with you. I cut a lot of corners making that thing. That's too upfront. Is this the sticker you were talking about? I'm sorry, I was born stupid. It's not funny, and I don't understand its purpose. How half is this?
Actually,
To tell you the truth, this is a very lucky sticker I received from a wandering, miracle-working priest.
what?
And it could be yours at the special price of only $1.5 million. $1.5 million? Don't mess with me. I don't even have that kind of money. Then you can pay me back when you get off this island. If you don't like it, you can always just watch my... Fine, I'll pay.
I don't
Oh,
believe
I'm
it!
surprised. As long as I can pay it after I get out of here, I'll pay anything, even $1.5 million. You're the first person to ever pay $1.5 million for this sticker. In other words, you really don't want to watch my movie, huh? That makes me a sad Monokuma. But if I'm going to make a huge profit, it's okay. I'm a mascot who has a hobby of counting money after all. You're the worst mascot ever.
Here!
Come on, take it, thief, and slap it on your forehead, thief. Take advantage of this divine opportunity, thief. The sticker I received was even thinner and more cheap looking than I thought it would be. It's like a price from a box of candy. Did I really agree to pay so much money for this piece of crap? Maybe I am a little crazy. Well, Hello there. Looks like the showing is over. Alrighty, I gotta collect those questionnaires. At that moment, Monokuma started humming and skipped away towards the door leading into the theatre. The door opened violently and one person appeared within. Oh, of course it was Nagito.
Hey!
Ah, Nagito, please answer my questionnaire.
Jeez.
It doesn't matter if I answer it. That movie was so boring. It was torture. Minutes felt like weeks when I was watching it.
Yes!
Well, I guess that's what art is. Because it's not really art unless it surpasses common sense. I thought it was going to be another motive, but I guess that's not the case. Follow that down. If money would have settled this, I should have just settled it with money. Nagito was so depressed. The movie must have been really, really bad. I definitely made the right call by not watching it. I'm so tired from boredom. If money would have gotten me out of seeing it, I should have just settled it with money. Let me ask you something. If you were told you could pay $1.5 million and not watch that movie,
That's
I'd
obvious.
gladly pay it. Quick answer. The movie must have been that bad, huh?
Hey!
Well, Hajime, did you change your mind about watching my movie? Of course not. The hemp tote bag with the Monomi decal on it is on top of the counter. Even though Kuma said it's limited to one person, and there's no way somebody would actually want this. I'm sure. It's a food. Can we leave? Yeah. We probably will watch it. And
wait.
this game's like, whoa, hi. Hajime, over here. Please hold on. Sonia, did something happen?
Well?
Just now, I went to the hospital and it appears Mikan has made a very serious discovery at the hospital. A very serious discovery at the hospital? It's not strange drugs or thick needles or anything like that, right? Hajime, it appears you are the same as me. Huh?
See?
It is the same as if I turn around, he's there, but I also remember that person in the wind. Whoa, what are you talking about? Jeez, are you so unrefined? It is Japan's legendary medical drama. That person in the wind aired in 1984 and set the standard for every trendy drama that followed.
Well?
It is about a righteous rookie doctor and an elite senior doctor who fight over their mutual love interest. Actually, the lead actor and actress got married in real life. Hold on, why do you know so much about old Japanese medical dramas? Anyway, please hurry. We will be waiting at the patient's room at the back of the hospital's first floor. The patient's room at the back of the hospital's first floor? I don't really understand, but I might as well head over to the hospital. I'm calling it right now. Fuyuhiko's in there. I
Hello
said
there.
this I said this like 20 minutes ago when we first discovered the hospital. You're late, Hajime. Looks like you're the last one. Are the others already here?
Yep.
There are patient rooms lining the hallway, but everyone is apparently gathered at the room at the very back. You're not going with them? Miss Sonia, as expected from the ultimate princess, she cordially asked me to come. She's very much in touch with the feelings of us common folk. Nevertheless, I know my place, and I'm not reckless enough to go along with her. Since it's going to be such a touching scene, a worthless thing like me would just be a nuisance, right? A touching scene? Hajime, I'm jealous of you. Jealous? Of me?
Hey,
You don't know what your talent is, but you're showing no distress and you're even opening up to everyone.
great.
That must mean you have a lot of confidence in yourself, right? Are you being sarcastic?
Wow.
Nope, not at all. But still, I do wonder what sort of talent you really possess. Since you've dragged it out of the song already, I'm sure it must be an appropriately magnificent talent. Who knows? It's not like it's my fault for dragging this out. You're right.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for stopping you for such a foolish conversation. Please, go on ahead. Take care. After all that, what did he really want to say to me? I'm just gonna go for a sec. I'll be back in a second. And hi, I'm calling it right now that Fuyuhiko is in the hospital. I've been calling it for the past like 20 minutes, half an hour. I'm calling it. There's a room at the very back, which I'm led to believe is this one. I can hear voices on the other side of the door. Sounds like they're all really here, but what are they doing here? I had a feeling something bad was happening again. Cautiously, I opened the door. Huh? I couldn't help raising my voice.
What? You all look like you've seen a ghost.
Called it. I had a massive feeling. I called that.
Hiko, are you alright? It's just a scratch.
Just a scratch? I don't think so. If you've got a massive bandage on your eye, I wouldn't say that's just a scratch.
That's not a scratch at all, though.
Precisely.
Well, I'm relieved to see you. I was worried you were done for.
Oh look, he's got like a kimono type thing on. You can't say.
There's no way I'd die from something like this. There's no way I can die.
You sure? I love how Fuyuhiko, if you look in the background, has got his like own sprite. Like he's got a whole like new sprite just for this. That's pretty cool they went to that detail. Earlier, I asked Monokuma and he showed me his medical records. There's a lot of sword-related wounds. After that execution, you would think so. But they were relatively light wounds. No organs or nerves were damaged. Considering how fiercely he was attacked, this is pretty miraculous. You're a ballsy one. Is this what's called having the devil's luck?
Is that so?
Who knows? Maybe it wasn't luck.
Well?
Maybe Peko gave her life to protect Fuyuhiko.
Are you serious?
She protected him while she was getting attacked by that horde of marionettes.
But still.
But if she really wanted to protect Fuyuhiko at all costs, it's not strange to think that she would have done that. No, I think it's better if we think about it like that. You think you thought, there's no way you can die, right?
Who knows?
Fuyuhiko? After forcing out those words, Fuyuhiko turned to his bed away from us. Oh, yeah, I think he's still sad about Peko. I mean, it's only been a day. I mean, if it was someone you really cared about, of course you'd be sad. And stop talking. I think Fuyuhiko should rest here for a while. His wounds haven't fully healed, so it'd be bad if he overexerted himself. No need to worry. Excuse me. I'll take care of him for the time being. I mean, that's what nurses are for.
Now then.
You hear that, Fuyuhiko? Just relax and get some sleep.
Leave it to me!
I'll be the one who avenges you.
That's obviously wrong.
Seriously, he's not dead. You shouldn't, talk so loudly in front of the injured.
Hold on.
Akane, Fuyuhiko has finally come back to us. You better not do anything reckless. I can't stand the thought of losing someone any longer.
Move!
I know that. I just have to win, right?
This is bad.
She doesn't understand at all.
Then...
Then do whatever you want. Hey, Nekomaru.
Sheesh.
You're the kind of woman who refuses to listen once her mind is made up. I know that all too well. So do whatever you want. I don't care about you anymore.
However...
I'm never going to do it to you again. That sounds really weird out of context, but I think they mean like a fighting context.
Huh?
It? Yeah. We need context, Nekomaru. Now. Please keep your voices down. You're the loudest one here.
Hey!
Wait a sec, Nekomaru. Oh no. We need context, please. Please, can we have context? It sounds so wrong out of context. It was my first time. I never thought something that feels so good ever existed in this world. Oh my god. my body still hasn't forgotten, and now you're saying you're just gonna stop all of a sudden? We need context. Please, context. Look, my body's getting all hot again just thinking about it.
Hey, hey!
You're kidding me. Is it what I think it is?
Huh?
If you're not going to heed my warning, it's unfortunate, but it must come to an end. As he spat those words, Nekomaru left the patient room. Hold on, I can't live without it. We need some serious context. With a voice that sounded like it wanted to cling on to Nekomaru, Okane rushed out of the patient's room.
Oh my!
I wonder what that was all about. It's finally quiet. Is it a bad manner to raise your voice inside a hospital?
How pitiful.
Humans are such foolish creatures. Hey, Hiyoko? It's nothing. Something's definitely wrong. I mean, she's going really hard at Fuyuhiko. But I guess it makes sense. Fuyuhiko is the one who got Mahiru killed by Peko. And Hiyoko was nearly framed as her killer. There's no way she's just gonna get over that. Hey, why are you making such a scary face?
No, right?
Like, no matter what it means. It, right? He's still talking about it.
Hey, hey, hey!
Suspicious. It's definitely suspicious. All we gotta do is follow them. You think so too, right? No. A fire that didn't need to be started has become a towering inferno. Okay, so we've got to talk to people. Now that I have some peace of mind, I'm getting sleepy. I should go home for today. Same here. All that walking just wore me out.
Sleepy.
Yeah, so let's go home. Let's go home and get some sleep. She fell asleep while she was talking. How tired is she? So what should we do? Do you guys want to call it quits for today? We can talk about it tomorrow. I know we're all tired from all the walking we've done today. Please leave Fuyuhiko to me. I will make sure he's nursed back to health.
I will do my best.
I will do my very best to nurse him back to health so I won't be hated. She's still glaring. Maybe Hiyoko doesn't like Mikan now because she's helping Fuyuhiko, and Hyoko's still salty with Fuyuhiko, so maybe it's kind of like indirect hatred? I don't know, but we need context for Okane's and Nekomaru's conversation because that was a bit dodgy. I think it's like a fighting context, but I'm not sure. For now, we decided to call it a day and head back to our cottages. Walking around all day wore us out, but the exhaustion we felt might have also been a feeling of relief. I arrived at my cottage much earlier than usual and fell into a deep, deep sleep. I want to go to.
What are you thinking?
You admire superheroes? Don't you understand what superheroes are like? Superheroes live to stop people from achieving their hopes and dreams, you know? No. They immediately attack people in groups because they don't have any friends themselves, you know? They're all short-tempered and say stuff like, now I'm mad and I won't forgive you, and laugh, you know? They're lazy people who run away once the other guy starts fighting back, you know? They're willing to use weapons even if they're fighting someone who's alone or unarmed, you know? They're always the winner, so they don't know what it's like to have weaklings' worries, you know? And they like to wear flashy costumes, you know? I want £1 for every time Monica says, you know? Because I'd at least have £7 by now. Which means they're all a bunch of smart, good-looking, violent, stubborn elitists who don't have many friends.
Emergency!
Do you really want to admire people like that? Okay. I might end this at free time and do free time next episode.
Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. Good morning, everyone! Looks like today is gonna be another perfect tropical day! Now then, let's show some enthusiasm and make sure to give it our all today!
Phew. It's been a while since I've slept a lot. My head feels clearer thanks to that. Alright, I should head over to the restaurant. I always forget which way it is. might do a Diva stream after this, I'm not sure. But I am definitely, once free time starts, I'm going to end the stream. And then the next stream I do will be will mark the start of free time. The faces of everyone who gathered at the restaurant all looked somewhat light-hearted. Everyone must be really happy that Hiya's safe.
Then...
The day ended halfway yesterday, so let's just try to put together our information about the new island.
Jeez!
In the end, we couldn't even find a way to escape from this island, right? Seriously, you guys are useless.
Yes!
But there's a music venue.
I see.
I got that, but what about the clues that we really need? Clues like information about this island or anything that might help us understand what's happening to us? In the town with all those machines, I found a clue contained within a file inside one of the laptops. You saw that too? I was told about that by Nagito, so I checked it as well.
This, too, must
I
be
saw
the
it too.
will of
It's about the fact that Hope's Peak Academy has already been destroyed. Hope's Peak Academy has been destroyed?
Whoa.
It's probably just another one of Monokuma's pranks. There's no way Hope's Peak Academy would fall. But even if it is a prank, it's not something he should be allowed to do. A symbol of Hope getting destroyed is not something you should even joke about. Well, if you're still wondering about it, it might be better if you just confirm it yourself. That's basically like, oh yeah, killing's good. It's not. If I remember to do it, I'll give it a try.
How pitiful.
So basically, on the island we found no way to escape, nor any useful clues this time around. Oh, hold on, it's this time again, not this time around. You don't have to correct us each time.
See?
However, it is not all bad news. Hiya will be able to return to us. That guy annoys me, but it sure makes me happy to think that he's going to come back to us. He's recovering extremely well, so I'm pretty sure he can be discharged from the hospital in 1 week. However, he's probably lost the use of his right eye. Forever. He totally deserves that.
Man.
Hey, aren't you going a little too far? Man, I sure did eat. I'm stuffed today, too.
Jeez.
You certainly eat a lot without even listening to what the others are saying. Okay then, since I'm stuffed, I should go train now.
Oh?
Train, you say? You hate training. How rare of you.
Yo!
If I don't do it, I won't get stronger. I have to do it. Bye now.
Oh my!
She's like really pumped up.
Huh?
Huh. I hope she's not thinking about doing anything bad. I still want context on their conversation. With that, our morning meeting ended and we all went back to our cottages. Now then, what should I do today? And with that, guys, that marks the end of the episode. So, I'm going to save on stream because there was that one instance where I ended up having to go through stuff, so I'll save over this. Check it saved. Perfect. Right, that's saved. So with that, guys, I thank you all for watching, and this is Classic L18 signing out.